Hi, my name is Ben Miller, and today we're going to work on metric units, aka SI units, international standard units. Tonight, after these 50 questions, if you can do them, you can do like 99% of the questions out there. If you still need help, just put a question in the comment and I'll make a video concerning that one question or questions that you have. So, we have 325 milligrams. So, milligrams here. So, milli is here, it's 10 to the negative 3, and we're going to gram. So all you have to do is move the decimal point 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Three-step dance. 1, 2, 3. So we do 325, and we put a decimal point here. 1, 2, 3. So we have 0.325 grams. 0.325 grams. Look how quick that was. Much quicker than doing it as a dimensional analysis or ratio proportion. Now just look in your medicine cabinet and you'll see you can find regular strength Tylenol, generic acetaminophen, used for pain, headaches, 325 milligrams, and also aspirin, regular strength, 325 milligrams. Alright, let's just keep burning through these questions. The more you do, the better you'll get, and we're going to go to question number 2 now. Alright, let's do question number 2. We have 0.5 grams is equal to how many micrograms? So again, let's find micro. Micro is over here, 10 to the minus 6. And we want grams. Grams is over here. So we're going to grams to micro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to move it 6 spaces. So 0.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a decimal point here. And we're going to fill in the zeros. So what we have is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to have 500,000 micrograms is the answer. 0.5 grams to microgram. Again, gram is here, micro is here. 6 away. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to get to micro from grams. So we have to move that decimal point 6 places to the right. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 500,000 micrograms, and that's the answer to question number 2. Next. Alright, we got question number 3. 2.5 kilograms to grams. So what do? Kilo is over here. It's 10 to the plus 3. 10 to the 3. And we want to go to gram. Gram is over here. It's one of your base units for weight. Gram for weight. G. So we go from kilogram to gram is 1, 2, 3. So remember, look at the chart. Where are you on the chart? Right here, you're over here. It's like when you're driving, you have directions, or you have to go somewhere. You know where you go. You got to go 3 blocks this way, 2 blocks this way. Same thing with this stuff. All you have to do is know where you are, because you got to know where you are to know where you're going. So kilo to gram is 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right. So here's the decimal point. 2.5. Move it 3. 1, 2, 3. Add the zeros. Over here, so what you have is 2,500 grams. So 2.5 kilograms is 2,500 grams. And that's the answer. All you have to do is move the decimal point. Again, we're going to do 50 questions tonight. If you can do these 50 questions, I'm pretty sure you can be able to do any question that comes your way. Again, just shoot questions in the comments if you need help. Let's go to question number 4. Alright, question number 4. 250 milligrams equal how many grams? Again, you got to know where you are. M, milli. Milli is over here, milli. And we want to go to gram. So milligram to gram. Gram is the base unit, so 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Same thing here. 250. 1, 2, 3. That's equal to 0.25 grams. 0.25 grams. We don't put a trailing zero. The reason we don't put a trailing zero is because someone might make a mistake. They may not see the decimal point and they may think it's 250 instead of 0.25. So again, we don't put trailing zeros, only leading zeros. Again, easy question. You should automatically know, one of the things you should always know is that 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. automatically, because you're always going to see that in real life. You're going to be working in a hospital. All these bags, they're going to have, they may have a hospital label that says 1,000 milligrams on one side, and the actual label from the manufacturer is going to say 1 gram on the other side. So you must know this. It's just like you know your name, you got to know that 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. But again, just memorize this chart, and if you memorize this chart, you can do, I would say, like 99% of all these metric questions. All right, let's go to question number 5. Okay, question number 5. 1,000 milligrams is equal to how many grams? Again, M for milli. So milli's here, gram is over here. So we move 3 spaces to the left. 1, 2, 3. So you have 1,000. And then you go 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 1 gram. 1,000 milligrams is 1 gram. Again, you should always know that 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. Let's go to question number 6. Okay, so we have question number 6. 0.75 liters is how many milliliters? So again, find the liter. Liter is right over here. It's a base unit, again, when you're measuring a liquid. And we want to go to milliliter. So it's just 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right. So you just move that decimal point 3 spaces to the right. So 0.75. And you just go 1, 2, 3. So that's equal to 750 milliliters. 750 milliliters is the answer. Again, liter is a base unit, gram, liters, meters. So liters is one of the base units. And you just go liter to deci, deci to centi, centi to milli. Just 3 to the right. And that's how you do it. It's very easy. Let's go to question number 7. All right, so we're going to do question number 7. 200 micrograms, and we're going to convert it to nanograms. We do see nanograms in the hospital sometimes. Rare, but there are some medications that are dosed in nanograms. So micrograms is over here. Micro is 10 to the negative 6. Nano is 10 to the negative 9. So we're going to move it 3 to the right. So we have 200, 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be... So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it gives us 200,000 nanograms. 200,000 nanograms to go from 200 micrograms to nanograms. The answer is 200,000 nanograms. All right, again, you're not going to see it so often, but I just want to give you a couple examples of nanograms in case you have a professor out there that hits you with a question. Again, all you have to do is know where you are and where you're going. In this question, we're micrograms, 10 to the negative 6, and we're going to nanograms. So you have to just move it 3 spaces to the right. 6 to 9, 3 spaces. All right, question number 8 is how many milligrams? Again, let's look at this. Grams is a base unit. Remember, grams when you're weighing something. Milligrams is right over here. Gram to milli. 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-step dance. When you go to gram to milli, 3 steps. So we have 3.6. 1, 2, 3. So that's equal to 3,600 milligrams. 3,600 milligrams. We move that decimal point 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to fill in the zeros. And it gives you 3,600 milligrams. Okay, let's go to question number 9. A lot of questions tonight. Stay with me. It's 11:31 p.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. Kids and wife are asleep. Best time to do pharmacy calculations. So the question is 0.05 kilogram to gram. Again, kilo is over here. Kilo. We want to go to gram. Gram is over here. 1, 2, 3. 3-step dance. 3 to the right. So we have this 0.05. We're going to move it 3 decimal points to the right. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 50 grams. 50 grams is the answer. 0.05 kilograms is 50 grams. Okay, let's go to... All right, question number 9. We have 3.6 grams is equal to how many milligrams? So again, grams is your base unit, and you want to go to milligrams. It's over here, 10 to the negative 3. We go 1, 2, 3, 3 spaces to the right. So we go 3.6, 1, 2, 3, gives you 3,600 milligrams, 3,600 milligrams. Again, it's once you get used to doing this type of problems, all you have to do is just move the decimal point. All right, question number 10. All right, question number 10. 1,500,000 nanograms is how many milligrams? Now in real life, we do have vials that have nanograms, very rare. I'll post a picture of it just to show you. But the good news is that in real life, the vial will have both milligrams and nanograms if it's dosed in nanograms, but just to give you a sense, they also have the milligrams. On the exam, you have to know this. I'm not sure if they're going to test you on this if you're doing like basic calculations, but if you're doing more advanced calculations, you may have to know this. So nanogram is 10 to the 9. So we have nano, 10 to the 9, and milligram, milli. So from nano to milli is, you got 10 to the 9 to 10 to the 3. That means you have to move it 6 places to the left. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to the left to go from nanogram to milligram. So we have 1.5 million nanograms. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to keep track, but it is 1.5 milligrams. 1.5 milligrams. So what we're doing is we're moving the decimal point 6 spaces to the left from nanograms to milligrams. So look, nano is 10 to the 9, milli is 10 to the negative 3, that's 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1.5 milligrams is the answer. Sorry, the comma threw me off for a second. Take your time with this. I don't think you're going to see nanograms too often, but if you do, now you know how to do it. Let's go to question number 11. Whoa, I'm so parched already. It's like, let's just take a coffee break for a couple minutes. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, all right? All right, so question number 11. 1,200 milligrams equals to how many grams? Again, milli is 10 to the negative 3. Grams is the base unit. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Move the 3 to the left. So we have 1,200 milligrams. 1, 2, 3 is equal to 1.2 grams. 1.2 grams is the answer. Let's go to question number 12. Okay, question number 13. We have 3 liters and we want to know how many milliliters it is. So again, where are we starting? Liters is one of the base units when you're measuring a liquid. Milliliter is over here, 10 to the negative 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. So we have 3, 1, 2, 3. Add in the zeros. And you have 3,000 milliliters. So 3 liters is equal to 3,000 milliliters. Just move that decimal point. Wow. Okay, question 14. 11:48 p.m. over here. I'm getting tired, but let's finish these 50 questions. 2.5 kilograms to grams. Okay, where's kilogram? Kilos right over here. 10 to the 3. We want to go to grams, which is one of your base units. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right. So we go 2.5. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2,500 grams. 2,500 grams. All you have to do is take this decimal point. You're here, you're kilogram, right here. And you want to go to gram. So kilos 10 to the 3. So you're going to the grams. So all you're doing is going 1, 2, 3. 3-step dance over here. That's all it is. So from 2.5 kilograms is 2,500 grams. All right, question number 15. Okay, question 15. Question 15, 45 milligrams is how many micrograms? Okay, milli's over here, 10 to the negative 3. Micro is over here, 10 to the negative 6. So we're going 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So 45. 1, 2, 3. So we have 4,500 micrograms. So 45 milligrams is 4,500 micrograms. 3-step dance. Milli, milli, 10 to the negative 3. We're going to micro, 10 to the negative 6. 3 to the right. And that's question number 15. All right. Question 16. 0.03 grams is how many milligrams? Again, where are we starting? Gram. Gram is the base unit. And we're going to milligram. Right here, 10 to the negative 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. Move that decimal point 3 to the right. So we have 0.03, 1, 2, 3. So we have 30 milligrams. 0.03 grams is 30 milligrams. It's almost 12 o'clock. All right. I'm going to do this for you guys. I'm going to stay up as long as it takes to do these 50 questions. Question 17. 2 grams is equal to how many micrograms? Grams. Grams is the base unit. Remember when you're weighing something. Grams. And then we're going to go to micro. It's over here. Micro is 10 to the negative 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. So we're going to move the decimal point 6 places. So we have 2 grams. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 2 million micrograms. 2 million micrograms. Again, you're not going to see this in real life. I've never seen 2 million micrograms. It's just for practice. Let's do this. All right, question number 18. 500 milliliters is how many liters? Again, let's go to this chart. Milli, 10 to the negative 3. Liters is the base unit. 1, 2, 3. 3 to the left. So we have 500. 1, 2, 3. Actually, nope. It's just going to be 0.5 liters. You don't put no trailing zeros. No trailing zeros because people can make a mistake, and if they don't see the decimal point, they may think instead of 0.5, they may think 50. So we don't put trailing zeros. So again, all you're doing is milli is over here, liters is over here. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 3 to the left. So let me just show you on here. 1, 2, 3. So it's 0.5, but you want to put a leading zero, so this way mistakes don't happen. So that's why it's 0.5 liters. All right, you can do this. Anybody can do this if they put in the time, the effort. I have some people saying, Ben, your videos, you sound tired, and I am tired. I work all day, and by the time, like all of you, we have a lot of responsibilities. So if I'm tired, I apologize. It is 12 o'clock in the morning here in New Jersey. All right, question 18. We're going to try to get to question 50, 5-0, and then I got to get some sleep. So let's go. Question number 19 is next. Okay, question 19. 19 is 1.75 liters is equal to how many milliliters? So, liters is here, it's a base unit. Milli is over here, 10 to the negative 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 3 to the right. So we do 1.75, 1, 2, 3. We put in the 0, so it's 17, 50 milliliters. 1,750 milliliters. That's question number 19. Let's go to 20. Okay, question 20. 500 milligrams is equal to how many grams? Now this is an important question. I like to think of Tylenol. Tylenol extra strength. Generic name is acetaminophen. Extra strength capsule or tablet comes 500 milligrams. Now 4 grams, if you take it in one shot, is going to start causing some liver damage. 10 grams will kill you. So you always want, when you work in retail or in the hospital setting, you want to make sure you're not giving the patient too much Tylenol. So 500 milligrams is how many grams? So milligrams is over here, 10 to the negative 3. Gram is over here, your base unit. So you're going 1, 2, 3. You're going 3 to the left. So 500, 1, 2, 3. So it's 0.5 grams, 0.5 grams. So 1 extra strength tablet of acetaminophen is 0.5 grams. 2 tablets is 1 gram. 8 tablets is 4 grams. So you want to watch that. You never want to take more than the doctor prescribes, but again, you never want to take, you want to see what's your total daily dosage of this stuff is, and that's why it's important to know between conversions between milligrams and grams, because I do not want to get to that 4 grams when I have a patient. I don't like to see them taking, a lot of times you'll see like 1,000 milligrams Q6, that's 4 times a day, and that's already 4 grams, so I don't want to see more than that. Again, this is just for educational purposes. I'm not giving any medical advice in this video. I just want to just stress the importance of, in real life, some of this stuff, well, most of the stuff I'm going to teach you is very important. Some of these crazy professor questions you'll never see, but this is important. You have to know how many milligrams per gram and vice versa. All right, let's go to question number 21. All right, question number 21. 50 micrograms mcg is how many milligrams? So again, micrograms is 10 to the 6, milligrams is 10 to the negative 3, so we go 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3. You got the 3-step dance, so we have 50, 1, 2, 3. So we put leading 0, 0, 5 milligrams. 0.05 milligrams is the same as 50 micrograms. And all you have to do is move the decimal point 3 spaces. All right, next is question number 22. All right, question 22. 0.5 liters is how many milliliters? Okay, so you should know that 1 liter equals 1,000 ml. That's just something you should know. You should know that 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams and 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. For sure you should know that. I should just memorize it. Every day you're on the train, the bus, you're driving, just tell yourself 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. You can say the base units are grams, liter, meter. Say deci, centi, milli, space, micro, space, nano. Again, 10 to negative 1, 10 to negative 2, 10 to negative 3, space, 10 to negative 6, space, 10 to negative 9. And then on this side we have deca, hecto, kilo. Memorize this chart, and I don't want to give you a guarantee, but I'm 99% sure if you memorize this chart and do all these problems and then put in the comment section any problems you have that you need help with, you will master metric units, aka SI units. Okay, so 0.5 liters is how many milliliters? Again, liter is over here. It's your base unit, liter. And we want to go to milliliter, which is over here. So we go 1, 2, 3. We're going 3 spaces to the right. So we have your 0.5, 1, 2, 3. Answer is 500 milliliters. Half a liter is 500 milliliters. Okay, Question number 23 is next. Okay, question number 23. All right, question number 23. 480 micrograms is equal to how many milligrams? I was just looking at Anfield yesterday. It was filgastrum, 480 micrograms. So let's convert this to milligrams. So where's micrograms? Micro is right over here, 10 to the negative 6. Milli is right here, 10 to the negative 3. 1, 2, 3. So if you want to go from micro to milli, you move 3 to the left. Because you got to know where you are. You're at micro. You see, micro is over here. You want to go to milli. Milli is over here. So to go from micro to milli, 1, 2, 3. 3 to the left. So we have 480. 1, 2, 3, which is 0.48 milligrams. And again, you always have to put a leading zero, and you want to get rid of the trailing zeros, and that's why I have 0.48 milligrams. I know we're pressed for time, it's 12:23, my camera battery is down to like 20%. I just want to give you a little motivation. I just want to say anybody can do this. You can do this. If you're not doing this, it's probably a million reasons. The professor may be bad, you may have a lot of kids to take care of, you may have a family situation. Sometimes I know I had trouble. I had a hard time taking 5 classes, and they were jam-packing all this information into each class, and it was like every week we were having another exam. So I felt like the professor would say, don't fall in the trap where you just like ignore all other classes and you're just studying for the exam that's coming the following week. And as much as I tried, I did fall into that trap, and it's just hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard, and I hate when people say, oh, so it's not easy. So I want to help you. Post questions in the comments. This stuff, there are other stuff that is harder, but this metric system is easy. If you just memorize the chart and get used to moving the decimal point around and not forgetting to put a leading zero and getting rid of your trailing zeros. And if you have questions about leading zeros and trailing zeros, put them in the comment and I will help you. And let's go to question number 24. Okay, question number 24. 12 milligrams is equal to how many micrograms? So milligram is over here, 10 to the negative 3. Microgram is 10 to the negative 6. 1, 2, 3. Hop, skip, and jump. 3 to the right to micro. So we have 12. 1, 2, 3. That gives us 12,000 micrograms. 12,000 micrograms. 12 milligrams is 12,000 micrograms. Okay, question number 25. We're getting to the halfway point. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get this done. Come on. Let's push our way through it. Okay, we're at the halfway point. We are up to question number 25. I just want to say, I've been noticing a lot of these questions. You're going to say, why aren't you using meter? And it doesn't really make a difference. Whatever it says, because these are the base units, gram, liter, meter. So it's still moving the decimal point to the right or to the left. So let's say we want to go from 1 meter to 1 millimeter. So all you do is move the decimal point 3 to the right, or vice versa. You want to go from 1 millimeter to 1 meter. That's 3 to the left. So you can substitute it with any base unit. What we're learning, it's pretty generic. Anything, doesn't matter if it's in gram, liter, meter. The prefix is what you have to worry about. So once you learn how to move that decimal point around, it doesn't matter if the professor gives you, tells you to convert gram to milligram, or liter to milliliter, or meter to meter to millimeter. So it doesn't matter. So I work with drugs, so I don't. I know sometimes they have some nitroglycerin ointment. They come with a little measurement. You have to measure it out according to the length. But all I work with milligrams and milliliters and liters and grams. So that's what most of the questions I'm giving you and that I found in the book. But if you want help with meters, I'll be happy. Just post some questions in the comments and I'll happy to help you. All right. So 0.05 milligrams to micrograms. Again, milli is over here, 10 to the negative 3. Micro is over here, 10 to the negative 6. 1, 2, 3. So we do 1, 2, 3. We get 50 micrograms. 50 micrograms is the answer. All right, question 26. Okay, question 26. 5.6 liters is how many milliliters? So again, liters is the base unit. Milliliters is over here, 10 to the negative 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right. So we have 5.6. 1, 2, 3. So it's 5,600 milliliters. 5,600 milliliters. And I know it takes time getting used to, but when we write this the shorthand, so G, lowercase g for gram, uppercase L for liter, and for meter it's just lowercase m. So when we write milliliter, we write lowercase m, large L. That's milliliter. So again, just you should know not to get confused, and this is how we write it. So that's it. So we're going to go to question number 27. All right. Okay, we are at question number 27. 1.5 grams equal to how many milligrams? So grams is over here, your base unit. Milligrams is over here, 10 to the negative 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right. So 1.5. 1, 2, 3. We have 1,500 milligrams is the answer. All right, next question. Okay, number 28. Okay, I'm going to give you a little story behind this. So we're going to go 0.5 gram. First, let's just do this question. So gram, again, is the base unit. Milligram is over here, 10 to the negative 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. We move it 3 spaces to the right. So we have 0.5. And we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 450 milligrams. Okay, so in the hospital, we put a lot of drugs, most drugs, into normal saline, 0.9%. We can also have infusions. Sometimes we want to give patients some fluid, so we can give them a liter bag, which is 1,000 ml of 0.9% sodium chloride, or we can also do half normal, it's called, which is 0.45%. So we're going to get into this in later lectures, but I just want to show you that 0.45% that means that there's 0.45 grams for every 100 ml. So that's why I wanted to show you how to do this calculation, because let's say you want to know, there's a test question that says you have a half normal bag of saline. And the reason we do half, because regular saline, normal saline is 0.9, so when they say half normal, it's 0.45, which is half of 0.9. And they may say how many grams or how many milligrams is in 100 ml, or they may say how many grams or milligrams is in 1,000 ml. So we'll do that in later lectures, but I just want to show you 0.5 grams is the same thing as 450 milligrams. All right, question number 29. Okay, question 29, which is 0.9 grams is equal to how many milligrams? Again, gram is the base unit. Milli is over here. We move 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. So we have 0.9. 1, 2, 3. So that's 900 milligrams. 900 milligrams is the answer. Again, this is so easy and so fast. Much faster than doing ratio proportion, much faster than doing dimensional analysis. So if you can just learn this chart here up here, all you have to do is move decimal points. Super easy. And again, always remember, 1 gram, 1,000 milligrams, 1 liter, 1,000 milliliters. Very important to know. All right, we're going to go to question number 30. Tonight, I'm hoping we finish all 50 questions. So let's just keep trucking through. Number 30 is next. Okay. Okay, question number 30. 5 grams is equal to how many milligrams? Again, gram is the base unit. Just remember this chart. Milli is over here, so we go 1, 2, 3. We move the decimal point 3 spaces to the right. So we have a 5 over here, and we go 1, 2, 3. So we have 5,000 milligrams. And some of you may ask, where's the decimal point? So you have a whole number, we don't write the decimal point, but there is a decimal point, and you can just put it in there after the number when you're doing these type of problems, and just move it 1, 2, 3, and you fill in the zeros, and that's how you do this type of problem. Let's go to number 31. All right, we got question number 31. 7,500 milliliters equals how many liters? So let's find milliliters here on the chart. Milli is over here, 10 to the negative 3. Liter is over here, that's your base unit. We go 1, 2, 3. We're going 3 spaces to the left. So we have 7,500, and we go 1, 2, 3. So we get 7.5 liters. 7.5 liters is the answer. You just move that decimal point 3 spaces to the left. Okay, let's do number 32. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have question number 32. 252 grams is equal to how many kilograms? So again, in this question, we are starting over here, grams, over here a base unit, and kilo over here, 10 to the 3. So we're moving 1, 2, 3, 3 to the left. So we have 252, 1, 2, 3. So it's 0.252 kilograms. 0.25 kilograms is the answer. You're just moving 3 to the left from gram to deca, deca to hecta, hecto, hecto to kilo. And that's the answer, 0.252 grams. Next question. Okay, we have question number 33. 32.4 milligrams is equal to how many grams? So again, millis over here, grams, your base unit is over here. We go 1, 2, 3. We move the decimal point 3 spaces to the left. So we have 32.4. We go 1, 2, 3. So we have a 0.0324 grams is the answer. Again, you have to put a leading zero. So we have 0.0324 grams. Again, we're starting off with milligrams. 32.4 milligrams. Milli is over here. Grams is over here. You have to know where you're starting to know where you're going. You move 1, 2, 3. And you move the decimal point 3 spaces to the left to give you 0.0324 grams. And that's the answer to 33. 34 is next. Okay, question 34. 8.4 grams is how many milligrams? So again, grams is over here. It's your base unit. Milli is over here. We move 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. So we have 8.4. 1, 2, 3. That gives us 8,400 milligrams. 8,400 milligrams. All you do is move this decimal point 3 spaces to the right because we go from grams to milligrams. You move it 3 to the right. And we're going to go to question number 35. Okay, so we have question number 35 is 16.2 milligrams is equal to how many micrograms? Okay, so all you have to do is find milli. Milli is here, 10 to the negative 3, micro, 10 to the negative 6. Look, milli, 1, 2, 3. From milli to micro is 3 to the right. 16.2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 16,200 micrograms. 16,200 micrograms. I just realized that I am so tired that I didn't even put on my compounding t-shirt. I'm just wearing my white t-shirt. All right. Oh man. Worked full shift today and now I'm doing pharmacy calculations. So give me a second. I am going to put on a suitable t-shirt. I'm sorry, but I'm too tired to make these videos with a regular t-shirt. All right, we're gonna go to number 36 as soon as I put on my other t-shirt. All right, let's do question 36. I got my t-shirt on, so sorry about that. All right, question 36. 453 grams is equal to how many kilograms? Okay, grams, again, gram is your base unit. Kilogram is over here, so we're gonna move 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Gram to deca, deca to hecto, hecto to kilo. So we got 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 0.53 kilograms. So 0.453 kilograms is the answer. All right, let's go to number 37. Okay, question number 37. We're going to do something a little differently. We're going to do 27.95 milliliters is how many deciliters? So deci is over here. Milli is over here. So 10 to the negative 3 to 10 to the negative 1, we're moving it 2 spaces to the left. Milli to centi, centi to deci, 2 spaces to the left. So we have 27.95, 2 spaces to the left, 1, 2, that's 0.2795 deciliters. 0.2795 deciliters. Once you know this chart, it doesn't matter what the teacher or the question on the exam is, because you can just move back and forth. It's really easy. It's worth it to take the time to memorize this chart on top, because once you do, it's just a matter of just moving the decimal place and adding either leading zeros or trailing zeros. But we're doing 50 problems tonight. If you can do all these 50 problems, you got this. If you need more help, post questions in the comments and we'll work on getting you some more help. All right, question 38 is next. Okay, question 38. 0.2 milligrams is equal to how many micrograms? Okay, again, milligrams, milli is over there, micro is over here. So to go from milli to micro, you move 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. And then we go 0.2, 1, 2, 3. So we have 200 micrograms. 200 micrograms is the answer. All right, number 39. Question number 39. 0.5 micrograms is equal to how many milligrams? So again, micro is here. It's 10 to the negative 6. Milli is here, 10 to the negative 3. We're going from micro to milli, so we're going 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces, 3. We're going to move the decimal point 3 spaces to the left. So we have 0.5, 1, 2, 3. So we have a 0.0005 milligrams. 0.005 milligram is the answer. I kind of just want you to think of this as like dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies. So as we're going this way, the number is going to get bigger. So for example, you have a single dollar bill, and then you can have 4 quarters, and then it goes down to 10 dimes and 20 nickels and 100 pennies. So you just have to think of it as you go this way. It could be the same amount, but the numbers of the coins get larger, and that's how you know if you're going the right direction, right or left. But also, you memorize the chart. You just have to know where you are and where you're going to. All right, number 40 is next. Okay, we are getting there. 50 questions, a lot of questions. All right. Number 40, 2.5 kilograms is equal to how many grams? Let's see, where are we starting? We're starting with kilo over here. Gram is over here, it's your base unit. So from kilo to gram, we're going 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. So we have 2.5, 1, 2, 3. That's 2,500 grams. 2,500 grams is the answer. Next is question 41. Question 41. 0.75 liters is how many milliliters? So we have liters over here, our base unit, milliliters over here. From liters to milli, we move the decimal point 3 spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. So we have 0.75, 1, 2, 3, 750 milliliters. That's question 41. 42 is next. Question number 42. 975 milligrams is how many grams? Okay, we have milli over here, gram over here. So again, find the milli on the chart. Here's milli, here's gram. We're going 1, 2, 3. Moving the decimal point 3 to the left. So we have 975, 1, 2, 3. That's 0.975 grams. 0.975 gram. Again, we put a leading 0 because if you just put a decimal point with no 0 and somehow someone doesn't see a decimal point, imagine the consequences of that overdose. You're going from 0.975 grams to 975 grams if someone misses a decimal point. So that's why it is so important to use a leading 0. This is our savior, the leading 0, saving us from really bad errors from occurring. So that's why leading 0. Number 43 is next. Question 43. 4 liters is how many milliliters? So again, liters is over here. When you're measuring a liquid, we use liters. Milli is over here. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to move that decimal place 3 to the right. So 4 liters is 1, 2, 3. The answer is 4,000 milliliters. Question 44. 2.4 kiloliters is how many liters? I've never seen a kiloliter before, but it doesn't matter. As long as you have this chart, you can do any prefix to any base unit. It doesn't matter. So, kilo is over here. Liter is over here. All you have to do is move the decimal point 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces to the right. So you have 2.4, 1, 2, 3 is 2,400 liters. So 2.4 kiloliters, which I've never seen before, but we can still do the problem because it doesn't matter. You can add any prefix to any base unit. So 3 to the right goes from 2.4 kiloliters to 2,400 liters. Question number 45. We are almost there. Just hang in there. 5 more questions. Question 45. 500 milliliters is how many liters? So again, milli is here. Liters is your base unit. It's over there. We move 1, 2, 3. 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Leading 0. We need a leading 0. 0.0. Actually, we can cross this out because we don't need these. We don't need these extra zeros over here. So it's just going to be 0.5 liters. 0.5 liters is the answer. As you guess, or as you can see from the pattern, a lot of times we're just moving in a 3-step dance. From gram or liter or meter to milli is 3. If you're going from milli to micro, it's 3. If you're going from, let's say, gram to microgram, if you're starting here, then you're moving it 6 to the right. If you're going to nanogram, from, let's say, milligram, you're moving 6 to the right. So it's just a matter of getting used to it. That's it. Just practice. We'll do question 46 is next. All right. Question 46. 1.75 liters is equal to how many milliliters? So, liters, again, is your base unit. We're going to milli over here. 1, 2, 3. So we have 1.75. Move it, sorry, we have 1.75. 1, 2, 3. So we have 1,750 milliliters. 1,750 milliliters. Let's go to question 47. Question number 47. 0.008 kilograms is equal to how many grams? Alright, kilo is over here, 10 to the 3. Gram is your base unit, it's over here. So you gotta go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 to the right to get to gram. So you're at 0.008 and you go 1, 2, 3. So you're at 8 grams. 8 grams is the answer. You're going from kilo to hecto, hecto to deca, deca to gram. Just 3 jumps to the right. That's how you get that answer. Next, 2 more questions. We're almost done. Hang in there. Go over all these 50 questions. If there are other questions that you want to go over, just put them in the comments. It's practice, practice, practice. You can do this. Anybody can do this. Nothing is hard. You just have to have the right teacher. Find the right video. I mean, if this is not the right video, keep searching for the right video. There's so many resources out there. AI. I have like tons of calculation books. Even though I'm a pharmacist, I like looking, when I make these videos, I'm looking at nursing calculation books, pharmacy calculation books, pharmacy technician calculation books, and just get a lot of great questions. And it's a good review for myself as well. So it's just all about learning. And there's a lot of more resources out there now than when I was learning. So you have to just take advantage of it, and you have to find the time. I know it's not easy. Oops. 12 o'clock in the morning here in New Jersey. So let's just wrap this up. 3 more questions, and then I can get to bed. All right. "48. 2 meters is how many millimeters?" We're going to go with length now. Meters. Meters is over here. It's one of your base units for length. So we go meters to milli. And it doesn't matter, that's a suffix. So it doesn't matter which of these base units you use. So we're at meter, and we want to go to millimeter. So we go to 1, 2, 3. We move a 3 to the right. So 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 2,000 millimeters. 2,000 millimeters. That's 48. Okay, we got 49. Question 49. 5 liters is how many deciliters? So again, here's liters, your base unit, and deci is right over here. So all you have to move it is 1 to the right. Liters to deci. Because remember, it's deci, centi, milli, space, micro, space, nano. So it's 10 to the negative 1, goes all the way to 10 to the negative 9. And believe it or not, I've looked on some online resources, and it goes many powers to the right and many powers to the left. In real life, we don't go that far, but crazy professor questions can. So just keep in mind whatever your professor goes over in class, that's what you need to know. All right, 5 liters to deciliter. So we have 5. We're only moving 1 to the right. So we go like this. 50, so it is 50 deciliters. 5 liters is 50 deciliters. Okay, last and final question. Finally, number 50. Okay, question number 50. 12 centimeters is how many meters? So centi is over here. Meters is over here. So we go 1, 2. It's just 2 to the left. So 12, 1, 2. So 0.12 meters is the answer. 12 centimeters is equal to 0.12 meters. Thank you for sticking around. If you did this 50 questions, congratulations. You're on the right track to getting calculations. Doing well in calculations. If you have any value from the video, please subscribe and like and share and comment. And I wish you good luck. And if you want me to make videos on any certain topics, just put it in the comments. All right, thanks. Good night.